Hey everybody, it's me Chris. I'm back over here in the kitchen. Today I'm going to show you a really easy way to make chicken stock using the slow cooker. And I got a leftover carcass from my rotisserie chicken and some leftover vegetables. I'm going to use that. And you can go check out my video on Costco rotisserie chicken to see how I use that. And I also make another version of chicken stock in that video. But I found with the slow cooker, it's a lot easier. And what you can do in the morning, just throw everything in there, let it go all day. And I honestly think you get a much better quality stock at the end of it. So let me show you how to do it. All right, so this is my slow cooker. It's a pretty large one. And I like this one because it comes with these attachments for the lid. It keeps it on nice and tight when you store it, so you don't have to worry about losing your lid. And they're very simple. It's got the inner part. It's a big heavy pot. All you do is press the button to start it. So really started to love to use this thing. I even make sauce in it. I'll do that video. But watch how easy this is. Now instead of throwing all this stuff away, I'm gonna make a beautiful chicken stock. So here's my leftover bones and some of the skin from my rotisserie chicken. All right, I'm just gonna throw that right in. Very easy. I got some leftover pieces of carrots. They're starting to turn white. I don't want to throw them out. I'm just going to toss those in. I got some leftover baby carrots. Stick those right in there. Okay. I got some leftover pieces of celery that I'm not going to use. I'm going to throw those in as well. All right. I got some old parsley that's already been washed. So I'm going to throw this whole bunch right in there. And then I got some leftover sliced onions. These are a week old. I don't want to use them, but they're perfect for a chicken stock. And you know what's great is you could use pretty much any vegetable you want in here. Anything you have left over, I tend to kind of save and freeze. And then I have a couple more onions that I want to use. And what I like to do when I'm making a stock, I like to leave the paper on, but you just want to make sure there's no dirt. So I'm just gonna cut the tip there. I'm going to cut the end, and I'll cut this in half. But that's it. I'm going to leave this paper so it's nice and clean. And the paper, especially from a yellow onion, it just will give your stock a nice color. Okay, I'm going to throw that one in, and this red onion's getting a little bit old, so I want to use it. I'm going to throw that in as well. All right, now I'm just going to add here some dried thyme for flavor, and then if you have any fresh herbs laying around, that's great. I mean, obviously you'd want to use that, but I don't. So I just want to add a little bit of thyme. And then I always add some black peppercorn to my chicken broth. And bay leaf might be good here too, if you have some bay leaf. And then, the other thing you want to do is decide if you want to season it now or season it after. So sometimes what I do, I just add a big pinch of kosher salt. All right, so for today, for this video, I'm going to add a big scoop, couple big tablespoons of this Better Than bouillon. The last thing you want to do is just cover this whole thing with water, and you want to fill this thing right up to the top. All right, so I already added 8 cups of water. It's going to take another full 8 cups. So for my crock pot, it's 16 cups of water, and obviously depending on your crock pot, you may need more or less water. And now all I got to do is very easy. You put the lid right on there. I'm going to turn this thing on. I'm going to put it on high. I'm going to put it on high for 10 hours and just let it cook all day. All right, so that's all there is to it. So I typically like to do this early in the morning and then let it cook all day. All right, so my chicken stock is cooked all day and it smells great. It smells like chicken soup in here. And so the first thing I got to do, I'm going to take this strainer here. I got a stainless bowl and just a wooden spoon to help me. And I want to take all those big chunky vegetables and the chicken bones out of here first before I strain this. So I'm just going to kind of press it down a little bit. And I'm going to put this right into my bowl. All right, guys, so I got all the big stuff out of here, all the vegetables, the bones, the chicken pieces, and now I want to strain this. So I just got a big pot here. I'm using a wire mesh strainer, and what I like to do is I get these on Amazon. Go online. These are just individual sheets of cheesecloth, and that's going to make sure that you don't get any chunky bits in here. It's going to help you really strain this really nicely. And just look at that chicken broth. It looks absolutely awesome. All right, and then just you could if this was cool, you could just pour it in, but it's still hot, so I'm going to do it slowly. All right, so this is it. This is the finished product, and this broth has been completely strained. I'm just going to put one in. I'm going to put some in this glass measuring cup. I want to show you the color on what this looks like, and you can just see what a great color you get on this chicken stock. And again, this cooked for 10 hours, and it smells amazing. Take a look at that. All right, so there you have it. That's an easy way to make chicken stock in the slow cooker. You know, not much work involved other than just putting your ingredients in the morning, and then you do have to strain it and do some cleanup at the end. But what a great result you get. Beautiful roasted chicken stock. Look at the color on that stock. And you can use this obviously for soups, of course. I use it for rice. I use it for a lot of different things. And what I'll do is put it in some soup containers so that I always have it in the freezer. And all I did is use some leftover chicken bones from my rotisserie chicken and some old vegetables that I had that probably would have gone to waste. When you're having some extras around on items like carrots and celery, any leftover parsley stems, I try to save those as much as I can, throw them in the freezer, and next time you have a rotisserie chicken, you can make yourself a really nice stock. Hey, I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you on the next one.